Hello, my name is Frank McAllister. I'm the chairman of Woodvale Crowdfunder. We were formed in 1990 to help take young people off the streets in the Woodvale area through the Woodvale Community Centre. We started off with one team in the old Churches League, but since then we've developed, and we're now at 3 men's teams, 2 youth teams and 7 children's teams. The purpose of making this video is to make everybody aware of where we're hoping to be in the future. With the development of girls football, we've been inundated with young girls coming and wanting to play. Previously we would have only had 2 or 3 girls throughout 6 or 7 teams, but we're at the stage now we'll be able to field complete girls teams. And we want to have basically 50-50 even for senior women's teams as well as girls kids teams and girls youth teams. But the area we come from, the purpose of this facility was to help take people off the streets, people who couldn't travel because of one-parent families, low income, and what it is we're here to facilitate the people. But also we'll have a homework club that goes on twice a week. We'll have the homework club here, and we've brought tutors in, school teachers, and they also get to do training. So what it is to try and lift and help everybody within our community. What has happened through COVID is quite a lot of people stopped coming to football for 2 years. Some coaches, and especially the older teenage players and people under 25, seem to have stopped coming. It's up to us to get the people back out again, but also to replace people like myself who are getting on a wee bit by younger people who want to take coaching, get their coaching badges, and are able to coach, especially girls and ladies. Because people like me who aren't really used to dealing with a women's team, want to encourage more women coaches to come in as well. Some of the parents who can get involved. And what it is to make a community, everybody want to be involved and everybody have a bit of pride in what we're doing. Whenever we're up here, everything is done to keep the cost as low as possible. We wash our own kits, we dry our own kits, we get sponsors for our own kits, we do our own fundraising. Even this building that we're in was paid for by Woodvale Football Club and funded by the local community itself. There was no grant for this building, everything that was done here was funded by us. We have a very hard working committee, but what we want to do is to be able to field girls teams at every age. And for to do these things, you need money. We can only raise so much and we can only pay so much. So what it is, the 4G facility that we'll have up here, the cost around electricity, the whole facility. So we're hoping to get funding for people to come and help us do club funding to help us to support what our aims are and what our goals are further down the line. I'm going to go outside and let you see just how many children we have in this hour. We're getting to the stage where the facility can't cope, and we're now having to go to other facilities away from our own and hire other places. Due to the fact there was only once upon a time really boys and men, now we've got girls, they're going to be ladies. So we're going to have to nearly need twice as many facility places for people to use. This is our gym that we also have at Clarn. Again, all the money is raised by ourselves, by funding. The community has helped and everything that we've tried to do, but our goals are now getting higher. We would like some support from other people, from outside bodies and groups, to help us to take our to the next level. The gym's for teenagers, boys and girls. Everyone is trained, anyone who uses it, and are all supervised. So it's another thing that you can do to take young people off the streets. But again, girls are involved in training now as boys are, so also in the teenage years. So this is ideal for teenagers. And some of the parents, when they come up, especially the women, who would come in where their children are training, would come in here and use the facilities, all free of charge. I'd like to bring us in now into the changing rooms. Again, all personally, to make everybody feel as if they belong and a sense of identity within our community. This is our changing rooms. Personally as well, when the children come in, the girls and the boys and the teenagers all think that they're playing in the Premier League. The facilities now are second to none, but like everything else, everything costs money. We try and make everything as affordable for everyone so no one feels excluded. whenever they come to the club, and everyone gets treated the same. No matter where you come from, who you are, everyone is the same in the eyes of the club. This is Aaron. Aaron does all our social media for us. Aaron's very good and very technically gifted. Gives up all his time for free, and he's really lifted the profile of the club since he came on board. He's a very valuable member of the club, and we really appreciate all the work that he does. Thank you, Aaron.